Los Angeles in the 1980s, where dreams burned bright and the streets pulsed with energy. It was the era of movie magic, rock legends, neon vibes, and top-down cruises on Sunset. Remember it? Wish you lived it? Let's rewind to the wild, vibrant world of 1980s Los Angeles. Before Hollywood Boulevard became a tourist trap of mascots and chain stores, it was something else entirely. In the 80s, the Walk of Fame wasn't a selfie stop. It meant something. People actually read the names. Every block told a story. Neon lit up the El Capitan, the Egyptian, the Chinese theater. These weren't just cinemas, they were temples. Velvet seats, gold trim, the scent of popcorn, it felt sacred. Premieres shut down streets. Crowds packed the sidewalks, hoping for a glimpse of stardom. No TikTok, no live streams. You had to be there. And if you were, it was pure magic. A few blocks away, indie gems like the Vista and New Beverly played cult classics and midnight double features. No luxury, just love for film, shared in packed rooms with strangers who got it. By day, Hollywood buzzed with life. Street performers, breakdancers, actors with headshots, kids skating past record stores. The Capitol Records Tower loomed overhead, and behind it all, the Hollywood sign, faded, weathered, iconic. This wasn't about clout. It wasn't about going viral. It was about chasing stories. Some ended in fame, some in heartbreak, but every one of them was real. When the sun set over 80s LA, the city came alive, and the real stars came out. Not just above, but on sidewalks, in clubs, and behind velvet ropes. The Sunset Strip pulsed with life, just a mile and a half from Doheny to Crescent Heights, but it held lifetimes. Rock exploded from the Whiskey, the Roxy, and the Rainbow Bar. Guns N' Roses on the rise. Prince playing secret sets. Future legends in half-empty rooms. No phones, just sweat, sound, and cigarette smoke. Crowds spilled into the streets. Guitars screamed. Everyone looked like a star, even if they weren't one yet. Leather, big hair, rhinestones, denim, attitude. But it wasn't just rock. Downtown, places like the Roxbury and Florentine Gardens blasted funk, disco, and the first waves of hip-hop. Breakers, punks, b-boys, valley girls, and Hollywood elites, all chasing the same high. And if you knew the right people, you'd end up at the Viper Room or some party in the hills. Brush shoulders with models, actors, producers. LA nightlife wasn't about being seen. It was about feeling something. The night made you feel alive. Even when the clubs shut down, the city didn't sleep. Diners like Cantor's or Mel's became after-hours sanctuaries. Smeared lipstick, sore feet, stories told over pancakes and coffee. Unforgettable nights started with $2 and ended on rooftops watching the sunrise. LA in the 80s wasn't just a city. It was the heartbeat of a cultural revolution. Every corner buzzed with something iconic, and you didn't even know it yet. To live in LA then was to breathe pop culture. Hollywood was deep in its blockbuster era. Spielberg, Lucas, Hughes, not just making movies, making memories. E.T. wasn't a film, it was a feeling. The Breakfast Club didn't talk at teens, it got them. Kids quoted Indiana Jones before they understood him because the adventure felt real. L.A. made those stories, wrote them, cast them, shot them. It turned imagination into reality, and then came the music. MTV dropped in '81, and everything changed. Suddenly, image mattered as much as sound, and L.A. had both. Michael Jackson's moonwalk went global, but his creative spark came from here. Madonna, Prince, Whitney. Their videos became mythology, and L.A. was the backdrop. Skateboarding? Not a trend, a movement. Born in empty pools, perfected by the Z-Boys of Venice. Surfboards leaned on wagons in Malibu. Roller skaters turned Venice Beach into a stage. Style came straight from the streets. Acid-wash denim, neon windbreakers, big hair, high tops. LA was a runway before the world knew it was watching. TV filmed just off Melrose and Sunset. Cheers, Knight Rider, The A-Team, California Sunshine, broadcast worldwide. Even the cartoons carried LA's stamp. He-Man, Transformers, Thundercats, Saturday mornings, kids soaked in culture made right here. Pop culture didn't just live in LA, it radiated from it. Billboards, magazines, radio waves, from Beverly Hills to East LA, the whole city. city told a story. It wasn't perfect. It was loud, messy, sometimes fake, but always creative. To live in the 1980s LA was to feel like you were part of something bigger, even if you were just watching, a background extra, a skater near a music video shoot, a kid stuck in traffic on the 405 with the radio up. You were part of it. And the world? It was watching, copying, dreaming, trying to keep up. Because LA didn't follow trends, it made them. LA didn't just serve food, it told stories. One bite spoke of migration, tradition, survival. This wasn't fine dining, this was soul serving. The streets were the menu, strip malls, the guidebooks, from Koreatown to Boyle Heights. Every corner had flavor, every flavor had history. Taco trucks? Not a trend. Institutions, lighting up the night with sizzling carne asada, onions flying, Tommy's, Roscoe's, In-N-Out, more than meals. These were rituals, first dates, backroom deals, dreams chased with chili fries on the side. In South Central, smoke meant home, fish fries, BBQ joints, ribs fire-kissed, mac so good it made you rethink life. East LA, tamales weren't seasonal, they were sacred, wrapped in husks and heritage, served from coolers in parking lots because legacy tastes homemade. Little Ethiopia, you broke bread with your hands, not forks. Spices and silence shared alike. Thai Town, Pad CU at 2 a.m. hit like a second wind. Bold flavors that woke you up. Even health food had swagger. Juice bars in Venice, vegan tacos in Echo Park. Fusion, not a concept, a lifestyle. Korean BBQ tacos, birria ramen, sushi burritos. Cultures collided and cooked up art. No passport needed, just a Metro card and an appetite. From Compton to Crenshaw, Fairfax to Pico Union. In LA, food wasn't just what you ate. It was how you remembered who you were, where you came from, and who made it possible for you to be here. Was LA in the 80s better or just different? Has the magic faded or just evolved? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. And if you're all about that LA nostalgia, hit like, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a trip back in time.